What he required today was a bail request, and the judge asked that the hearing be terminated at this time to be able to study the file. He has a new hearing for June 20. What he required today was a bail request, and the judge asked that the hearing be terminated at this time to be able to study the file. He has a new hearing for June 20. The same happened with the Colombian Minister of Agriculture, Felipe Ares, where he was denied bail the first time and was able to obtain it on the second opportunity. I mean that it was morbidly circulating in some media that the asylum to Mr. Martinelli had been denied and is totally false. That is ongoing. The lawyers that Mr. Martinelli has are the same attorneys who specialize in this matter, who have tried other cases, and we don't doubt their experience and professionalism and of the results that can be obtained in favor of Mr. Ricardo Martinelli. Mr. Martinelli has always been available to the American justice system. He relies on the American justice system. He doesn't trust Panamanian justice, as we, his lawyers, have recommended that he cannot submit himself to this dictatorship by President Juan Carlos Varela. We, as a political party, are receiving many calls from many business friends, people with whom we had grown out of contact with, who have supported us, telling us that they are backing us with the mobilizations because we are going to demand the release of Ricardo Martinelli. That all those rigged processes be done with, those political processes leave him in peace. We are here to fight for the freedom and innocence of Ricardo Martinelli. Yes, we will have many demonstrations. One of those is that we are going to march. We will protest where Mr. Juan Carlos Varela can see us. Not in front of the mayor, Mr. Varela. Don't send us there, please. Have a little more respect for your citizens, for your administration. But we will make a show of force. We will make all the protests that are necessary in the court, where everyone can listen to what they are doing to the president of our party. We are informed by his attorneys in Miami that he will be in the Transitional Detention Center, which is next to the court where he presented himself. I suggest something independently of the positions in the party, because there are positions in every party. There are limits. We must unite because it is a common cause, and this cause should call everyone to reflect. He has never fled from justice. He has in all his cases his legal representatives who have faced the proceedings, but before a justice of this nature. Gentlemen, I tell you the truth. This is not justice. This is persecution. It is a judicial terrorism. He trusts more in the justice of the United States than in the Panamanian one. Through his lawyers, he always fits his housing, establish his roots, remember that the asylum application processes has to comply with those requirements and be locatable, and so it is false that he was escaping. We hope that he will immediately present himself with the corresponding bail and that the process of proceeding to an extradition trial initiates, because that is the process. It's not that I detain him and send him to Panama. His rights and warranties have to be upheld there. As a resident person in that country and who is under a protection process, a special visa that is granted to presidents. Remember that Martinelli was an extraordinary collaborator in the matter of security with the United States. For us, it's very painful. I feel that. If that is what our political opponents were looking for, they wanted that photo, but they don't know Ricardo Martinelli. This, instead of humiliating him, it magnifies him, because they are the handcuffs of dignity, because the man continues to fight for his principles, and we support those principles. There will be banners, caravans, marches, everything that is necessary to denounce the arbitrariness of this government.